If someone ever makes a documentary about my life, it would be called How a Bunch of Vague Internet Statements Became My Personality for No Reason. And honestly, it would deserve an Oscar, simply because I've single-handedly fallen for every Barnum effect trap like it was my full-time job. Picture this. I'm 13, emotional, dramatic, and convinced the universe revolves around me. Basically a regular teenager. I read my first horoscope, and it whispers, "You feel misunderstood, but you're secretly powerful," and I gasped. I behaved like the planets themselves held a secret Zoom meeting to decode my soul. Meanwhile, 80,000 other teenagers were also believing the same sentence, thinking they too were misunderstood philosophers instead of people who simply slammed their bedroom doors too loudly. This is how the Barnum effect got me. It didn't tap me on the shoulder softly. It kicked down the door, said, "Guess what, you're special," and left before I could check the fine print. And oh, it got worse. Fast forward to adulthood. I take an online quiz titled, "Which vegetable represents your inner essence?" because obviously, that's the kind of life knowledge I need at 2 a.m. It tells me I am broccoli, because I protect others but often go unnoticed. The fact that I sat there nodding, thinking, yes, this is spiritually accurate, tells you everything you need to know about my mental stability in that moment. That's how powerful vague statements are. They can convince a grown adult that their soul matches a vegetable that children spent 10 years trying to avoid. And don't even get me started on TikTok. One night, I see a video saying, "If you've been tired lately, it's because the universe is preparing you for a major shift." My tiredness was not the universe. My tiredness was me binge-watching interviews of celebrities I don't know, overthinking conversations I never had, and becoming emotionally attached to fictional characters with unhealthy coping mechanisms. The universe wasn't shifting anything except my sleep schedule by 8 business hours. But did my brain accept responsibility? Absolutely not. I blamed cosmic energy. Then come those aesthetic Instagram posts that say things like, "You feel everything too deeply but you hide it, please." The only thing I hide deeply is the fact that I cried when the waiter brought me the wrong order and I was too polite to send it back. That doesn't make me emotionally intense. It makes me socially terrified and a victim of my own personality. Yet somehow, the post made it sound like I was the protagonist of a deeply tragic romance novel, not someone silently eating cold fries in public. The Barnum effect thrives on this nonsense. It grabs your everyday humiliations and packages them like your character arc in a Netflix original. The "you overthink because you have childhood wounds" videos also get me every time. No, I overthink because in 2014 someone replied, "K," instead of "KK," and I am still recovering. The real tragedy is that these vague lines feel so accurate because they apply to literally everybody. But in the moment, they feel like destiny calling your name from across the room, dramatic echo included. Even palm readers are in on the conspiracy. One told me, "You've been through a lot, but you keep going. You care too much." I almost handed over my wallet, my Netflix password, and possibly my firstborn child. Only later I remembered she says that to every person with functional emotions. But this is why the Barnum effect works. It makes you believe the universe is sending you personalized voice messages when it's actually sending bulk SMS. And you know what? It's not stupidity, it's human nature. When life feels uncertain, complicated, emotionally chaotic, mentally exhausting, aka every Tuesday, we cling to anything that feels like clarity. It's like being starving and eating whatever you find in the fridge. Even if it's leftover pizza from 3 days ago. Is it wise? No. Is it comforting? Absolutely. Slowly, these vague statements start sneaking into your identity like updates you didn't authorize. A post says, you attract toxic people, and suddenly you're Sherlock Holmes analyzing every friendship like it's a crime documentary. A quiz says, you're a natural leader, and now you're giving life advice to people who didn't even ask you for the time. A video says, if you're tired, it's emotional burnout, and now half the world thinks they're burnt out visionaries when they're actually just dehydrated. The Barnum effect takes random nonsense and turns it into personality traits. But here's the dramatic twist. Once you start seeing through it, life gets hilarious. Suddenly when someone says, you're secretly powerful, you're like, yes. But I also spent 20 minutes searching for my phone while it was literally in my hand. Someone says, you have a mysterious aura, and you're thinking, no babe, that's social anxiety in 4K. Awareness doesn't ruin the magic, it ruins the manipulation. It makes you the CEO of your own brain instead of letting the internet run it like an unpaid intern. And the moment you stop letting generic statements tell you who you are, something incredible happens. You finally start defining yourself. You stop diagnosing your personality through Instagram reels. You stop letting zodiac signs decide your love life. You stop believing TikTok comments more than your own intuition. You stop folding yourself into sentences designed for millions of people. You finally become the director of your own story. Because honestly, you're not a vague emotional template. You're not a type. You're not an aesthetic mood board. You're not a sentence copied from Pinterest in cursive font. You're a full-fledged, unpredictable, brilliant, chaotic, evolving human being. And your personality deserves more than a recycled line meant for everyone. Once you stop letting the Barnum effect narrate your identity, you stop being broccoli. You become the whole dish. Layers, flavor, drama, spice, and absolutely unforgettable. And if somehow you survive this emotional circus of self-dragging, cosmic sarcasm, and psychological revelation, congratulations. You clearly have the stamina for more of this spicy truth and mildly offensive self-awareness. So if you want more content that exposes your habits, roasts your personality just enough to keep you humble, and gives you weekly, oh God, that's me, moments, subscribe, follow, join, stalk, whatever your preferred method is. Because every week, I'll be here with more mean but accurate, funny but painful, comforting but confrontational content that helps you laugh at yourself while also fixing your life just a little bit. Welcome to the club. Bring snacks. Stay dramatic. And don't fall for vague statements, unless they're mine.